Okay, we're going to work our way through the practice test here, and the first thing is we need a sprite struct with all of these fields in it. And to make my life a little bit easier here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these instructions into my program, and obviously I will need to comment them out. Okay, so I need a structure called sprite struct, and all of the elements in the structure are always public. And I need a texture, we'll call it texture. I need a vector 2, and we will call that position. I need a rectangle that we will call source. I need a color, public, and I need a sprite effect, and that actually should be plural up there in the instructions. We'll just call that effect. And then I need a variable called runner that's of that type. So the type is sprite struct, and the variable is runner. Okay, now I can get rid of these comments up here. Okay. I've already put in a screen and a scale factor, and I've already copied and pasted the viewport stuff that we've been doing this term. So that's already here, and now let's go back to our Word document and let's see what else we're supposed to do. Read the sprite sheet into our program and set the source rectangle to this. And you know what, I'm just going to copy this stuff over too. And we're loading content for that. I'll just put it down here. Well, some of it could go up and initialize, and some of it could go down here. We have to do we're supposed to do the reading down here. So runner dot texture equals content dot load texture 2D runner. And I want to set its source rectangle. So runner dot source equals new rectangle 0, 0, 60, 74. Runner and runner dot effect equals sprite effects dot none. Okay, and wait, okay, it's okay with that. It's just a little bit slow is all. Okay, so that takes care of initializing my runner. Let's flip back over and see what else we're supposed to do. We're supposed to position him on the bottom part of the left bottom part of the screen. It's 74 pixels tall, so we'll make him 74 pixels above, and we will move him every third tick. And when we get to the 30th frame, go back and start over, make him move 1 pixel to the right on each tick, but don't change the frame until you get to every third tick. So I think it's probably going to make him look like he's gliding a little bit, but that's okay. So let's go over here, and we also need to initialize his position equals new vector, and I'll do the screen dot left for the x, and screen dot bottom minus 74. And then what we need to do down here is I put the begin and end in. We need to draw him, and we need to do a source here, so we've got to do one of the other versions. Here's the simplest version. We're not doing any rotation or anything. So number 3 here will probably work. So we need runner dot texture, and I want to tell it number 3 again, and what I want is the destination, which would be the position. That's a vector. Okay, let's go to this one, texture, vector, and darn it, I wish it would stay there. And the source rectangle, and the color. Okay, and we should be able to run that and at least get the guy to show up in the bottom left. If he doesn't show up in the bottom left, then we need to go back and do some checking and see what we did wrong. And there he is. Okay, so I think I'll stop there, and we'll continue with getting him to move in the next video.